Well, the Health Council of Canada says doctors are taking on more responsibility, facing more complex demands, but lack the guidance to make the best decisions for their patients. It says Canada must fix the problem quickly. Zuleka Nathu is following the story and joins us now. So, Zuleka, what exactly is the council suggesting here?
Well, the report is saying that family physicians often prescribe medication for the wrong circumstances and that there is an overuse of scans and tests. So we have some numbers that we've pulled from the report that we'd like to show you. Now, in 1999, for the prescriptions filled at pharmacies, 272 million prescriptions filled. 10 years later, in 2009, 483 million. So that number almost doubled. With CT scanners in 1990, there were 198, and in 2009, 465. That was primarily due to federal investments. But why is this all happening? Well, the report says that it's because doctors are taking on more responsibility, and that isn't necessarily a bad thing for family physicians, but the problem is that they're not getting enough guidance to go about it. And so the report is then suggesting that one good solution would be to have e-health records. That would be a collection, a database of patient records that would not only allow doctors to access medical history more easily and streamline that process, but it would also sort of look at populations as a whole so that doctors could access certain patients if they have a similar condition to their own patient. They could then compare results and see what works better and look at options which they don't really have time for right now, according to this study.
So even though the Health Council is recommending this remedy, this, access to information through e-health records is important, it still is pretty provocative. So what's the reaction so far?
It's true. I mean, e-health records is not a new idea, but the problem is that federal funding is often lacking. There's been a freeze on it that's saying it's very expensive to put together, and also compiling health data can be very complex. Now, we spoke with the College of Family Physicians of Canada, who said that this report, they believe, is flawed because often when you look at medications that were prescribed for certain circumstances, often in this report anyways, you don't see the positive outcomes that might have come out of using certain medications. Not only that, but when it comes to tests and scans, often specialists sort of endorse using certain scans, but then it's the doctor's name that appears on the form officially, so it looks like it's family doctors prescribing it when really it's often specialists that are recommending them.
Okay, good to know. Thanks, Zuleka.
You're welcome.